So with Hasan's frustration, his dog's existence, who can't even move after being in the same spot for 10 years, because if she does, he is going to tickle her neck. Everyone called him out on the internet for being a piece of shit, very controlling, and just pointing out the dog's face on how depressed the dog is, even though it lives in a house and has food and roof over his head.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
And what did Hasan do in his live stream after he buzzed his dog? Did he point it out? Look, guys, there's no button. I was just going for something else. Did he do that? No. He just ignored the whole thing and decided to make a YouTube video. Fucking 2 days later after the whole incident. He initially titled it, "Did I shock my dog?" ? Removed it. What happened? This is just a special feature that I pay for, that I can check the titles of the ones in the past. He changed the title to "Someone Lied to You." Yes, you did, Hasan. And then the latest title is called "You Were Lied To." Let me complete it for you. "You were lied to by me." He went on and he said that, hey, this is a vibrator. Same thing we went over in the last video we talked about Hasan, where he said everyone's just talking shit. No one was here. No one really knows what happened. People just create shit out of their asses, and boom, you donkeys believe them.
I come back live and I'm very frustrated. And while I'm fucking tweaking around, I give Kai the place command, as I usually do. And there's literally a fucking emote for it in the chat for place, which is one of the things that she knows, is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her dew nail, like the upper nail that's like her dew claw on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her. It is basically a perfect shitstorm, because obviously I have a lot of haters. Obviously a lot of people love dogs, myself included. The clip looks fucking horrible, and people were like speculating because I was like moving around, and they're like, oh, he was like hitting a button on his desk. The most insane part about it is that a lot of people were just like automatically under the assumption that I've been like abusing my dog, that I love more than most human beings. I have people who have made it their full-time jobs to like professionally hate on everything that I do. This is an inevitable byproduct of this. In any case, I do think that there are people out there who saw the clip and were like, this looks so bad, and they got completely duped by the framing of it, and it's all right. I understand. For those of you who are confused by it, I do not have a shock collar.
Let's check his comment section. 27,000 people commented. One, Joshua saying, a dog trainer here. I use a e-collars and I know the model that he is using very well. That is not a vibration model. That is a ET300. More specifically, that is a RX090 receiver. You cannot mistake the two. Hasan is a bold-faced liar. I made a mistake is how he used the e-collar and should have admitted it when it happened. Now, I don't know if Joshua is full of shit over here and he's just, speaking out of his ass or not, but what I do know is in that incident, you point out, everyone's talking about it, everyone's clipping it, you're already live. Immediately you had to show and be like, guys, what the fuck? Like, it's so easy to just point your camera and say there is nothing here. Why didn't he do that? Very suspicious. It wasn't a YouTube video for him to respond afterwards. He was live on stream. There's no reason for him not to show it right there and then, unless there was a shocker button over there where we went over it with multiple people pointing out the 99% match model of it being an actual shock collar and him removing the bolts before shooting a YouTube video and showing it on stream to everyone. Guys, there's no shocker in this. It just gives him a little bit of massage on his neck. It's just a vibrator that he uses. Now, I guess worse than that, even the one that he pointed out in his YouTube video, well, as it turned out, if you tickle around with the exposure, the vibrance, the contrast of the video, the second he showed the collar, as it turned out, he did indeed use a tape to cover up the shock collars on the model where, you can just easily just remove.
Are you happy?
Very happy who saw that there are people who know how to finger the contrast on the exposure and expose shit like this. Like my grandma said, God rest her soul, liars not only go to hell, liars are donkeys. It's just a matter of time before they do something and they get exposed. That's why I believe the Epstein file will get released. It's just getting delayed right now because you know, they got the whole FBI, Department of Justice, and the other fucking 50 agencies covering up the people in the Epstein list. I kid you not, the next day Hasan posted on his story on 9th of October saying she has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days because of the coordinated far-right pro-Israeli slander campaign. So this is it. This is how they're taking me down. These I wish this was sarcasm, but doesn't look like it to me. This is how they're going to take me down for speaking the truth. This is a pro-Israeli attack on me. They hate me because I speak the truth, and they're trying to take me down by blaming me for shocking my dog. Oh, Hasan, why didn't you show that, you know, collar and the whatever you were pressing or taking or whatever it was? Why didn't you show it right ahead after people started calling you out on it? Why not on the same stream? Why the next day? Are you? Do I need to repeat myself that the Israelis are after me? Do you know how much I did for Palestine? And now they want to take me down because they are afraid of the truth that I'm about to read. Anyways, now I guess worse than that, Hasan literally put multiple camera angles just like 2 days ago, trying to prove that, you know, nothing happens.
My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog when she's being spoiled, and then train her in the opposite direction, train her into thinking that,
yo, nobody's spoiled here. Nobody, yo, I've seen spoiled dogs. I've had spoiled dogs. Brother, the dog doesn't move but for 10 hours. Then goes for his walk by somebody else's. I notice sometimes dog goes missing by energy. Maybe he lives with somebody walks his dog. Bro, it doesn't get no little play, treat, give me the paw, roll over shit. What the fuck is the other, what is spoiled what?
she can just like get my attention by crying in the background.
Hasan, ladies and gentlemen, sit there for 10 hours, don't even breathe without my permission. Guys, it's part of the training. She's spoiled as fuck. By sitting there, no treats, no play, no food, no water. It's part of the training. Look how happy she is. I've never seen a dog smile once or look happy, the least, right? I can't even sit in my seat for more than an hour. I have to do my dad walk every, like, literally an hour.
Which is bad. But what are you going to do? I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on to reinforce now that, you know, the entire internet thinks I'm fucking abusive unless I, you know, let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the...
Yes, the most loved, spoiled dog doesn't even smile, doesn't even look happy. Oh, that's just his rest bitch face? Is that it? Is that how it is? Now, if you have animals inside the house, you know how frustrating it can get sometimes. But this is just wrong to shock it because it just annoys you. I don't know. Some people say it's part of the training. Sometimes you shock, or it's for their safety when they're outside and they're, you know, they're getting themselves into danger. Sure, I still think it's morally wrong, but people do it. But when you shock it for no reason, what was the reason back there where you did? You just said you were frustrated and you didn't actually shock it. It, you know, her paws got stuck. Sure, buddy. In the old video that got resurfaced with your old dog, was your dog's tail stuck in your hand as well? And, you know, the dog was just being dramatic when you were pulling his tail?
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone.
That spoiled little shit doesn't value shit, and people were exaggerating with this as well. People were making up narratives. I mean, come on. Honestly, at this point, if he would have just come out, guys, I shocked it as part of the training, but I did it in a wrong way because I was frustrated. It'll be much better than him just stretching out the lie and getting caught like an absolute donkey in this while taping the whole thing, thinking, you know, trying to control the truth, twist it, and, you know, put it out the way he wants it, just like he does with everything else. Now, critical, Charlie made a video on this thing as well, and this is what he said about Charlie, that he should have reached out to him first before getting the truth, before going and yapping online about nonsense. He doesn't know the truth, only I know the truth.
I wouldn't even breathe in the direction of Moise if I were you, to be honest. I mean, he put his flag on the, he put his stake on this, okay? He was like, oh, enough people shit on him. It's good enough. It's like, no matter how made up a narrative it is, if a clip looks bad enough, then he will go with it. And he will just use these guys. All they do is basically farm Reddit for talking points. And Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle. Like, no way, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that he can suck my dick, Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb fuck. That's the reason why I'm pissed off. That's the reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just like unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here? Like, what was this about?
Yes, it is true. The internet can manipulate you, can literally twist the whole story and make you believe shit that didn't actually take place, or just, you know, switch sides between the bad guy and the, you know, the good guy. I don't know if he knows it or not, but that also includes you, Hasan, as well, where you can literally be the bad guy, but you can twist it and blame everyone else for being donkeys, and then framing yourself as a good guy to your audience. I don't see a point of Charlie reaching out to him before making this video. It's out there. Everyone saw it. He also said in his video, Charlie, that, you know, the second it happened, he should have showed it, and everyone, you know, agrees. Everyone had the same thought as well. If it actually happened on a live stream, not a YouTube video, he should have just literally pointed the camera and be like, guys, there is nothing over here. What are you even talking about? But obviously, something was happening, or maybe it just didn't click to his donkey brain, and he was like, you know what, his ego was like, I don't need to explain myself to you. I love my dog. Look at that baby, that spoiled happy baby who's laying there for 10 hours and she can't even make him move or go around because, you know, it's part of the training. I'm training my dog, but in the clip, like he said, oh well, I have to, I guess, you know, fuck all the training. He will no longer be depressed thanks to you guys, and I'll finally let him, you know, be a dog. Go enjoy being a dog and just be an absolute menace inside the house and destroy it. Like, if Charlie even reached out to him, what was he gonna say? No, Charlie, I didn't do it. Liars on the internet. Okay? Like, are you gonna show proof? Like, the proof that you showed the whole internet? Doesn't make sense for him to reach out. There is no point for him to reach out. Now, initially, when he was asked what he was reaching out for, he pointed out that he was reaching out for a zine. As like a nicotine patch where for smokers who want to quit, they just put it, you know, between their gums and their teeth so they can get the nicotine without actually smoking it.
Large dog, what were you reaching for in the clip? What do you think? That's where all my Zintins are. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ, you're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She's literally is so weak from my mom. No, she's not going to she's fucking grown now. She's got the pronouns on. And she's literally got the same structure I did. I guess I'm just I hate everything. I hate everything so much. What was I saying? Sorry, I think something about yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I guess his Dory brain just completely forgot about the Zin gum patch, whatever the fuck it is they put between their gums and their teeth, and he just went on with his stream like nothing ever happened. Didn't even take one piece from there. Looks very, very suspicious to me. And he keeps saying the dog is just a big baby. It's just very spoiled. It's very loved and the luckiest dog in the whole world. Well, the couples you see on your Instagram feed, all happy and shit, maybe your friends, maybe your friend of your friends that you follow, all happy and shit. What do you think happens behind closed doors? You see them, oh my god, they're on a vacation, they're having such a good time. You don't think shit can go down between them, or that, you know, the billionaires who donate millions to charities, you don't think they're capable of tickling children? Come on. Now what does he do next? Does he take accountability? Does he finally come out? I did it. I can't take it anymore. I can't lie to you anymore. I did it. It was me. Move on. I am sorry. I'm taking full accountability on this, and I promise not to make dumb shit like this anymore. Kaya is going to be getting full princess treatment from now on. I guess this is what you call a political move that he pulled, and he's just sticking with his lie going forward and just getting exposed literally day after day. Everyone is calling out, clips are all over the place, and just as of now, just today, he called the people who are calling him out and talking about him, like me, mentally ill. We are mentally ill for pointing him out on his lies. Yes.
Guys that don't even know Kaya's name, coming in here saying you'll be there. I know. Can we just move on, please? Because the memes were funny in the first couple of days. But now the only people that still are like actively pushing it are people who are genuinely mentally ill, in the way that like anytime my arm moves around, or like I unlock the gate or some shit, like I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right? and I unlock the gate. And obviously, if you have a dog, you know this already. When they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, "Oh my god, he shocked her again." You know, it's just they are weird stalkers that are demonstrating their mental illness, and I think it's just, you know, it is what it is.
I disagree with you, Hasan. The people who are talking about this and stretching this aren't mentally ill. They've been paid by Israelis to slam you down on the internet, to cancel you. This is all part of their campaign. Obviously, Israel, Jewish people control the internet, and they're just here to take you down because you speak the truth and the truth only. I don't know what to tell this guy. It's like the boss level of manipulation and gaslighting where he just feeds people the story that he wants them to believe. And it's very, like, you can tell from his body language, his hurt and his feeling very exposed can be from, you know, everyone just pointing him out on this and him getting this whole drama just getting way too big, him getting exposed. But that dog does not look happy. Someone needs to check on that dog. We don't know what happens behind closed doors, and I'm kind of concerned. I'm an animal lover. I know that's not my dog, but that's just an animal that I'm sure, again, she eats the best food, has a home, but when a dog is laying around and just pisses you off by her existence and you pull this type of shit on her, yeah, someone definitely needs to check on this. Yeah, anyways, let's see what else comes out next. Let's see if animal control is actually going to get involved in this or not. People are, you know, tweeting a lot. SQC saying that $50,000 I'll donate if they get involved. Let's see what happens. This final boss manipulation words, just blaming it on everyone and taking zero accountability in this whole thing. Yeah, more videos over here. Like, subscription, it much appreciated. You take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.